Hello, everyone, and welcome to the eighth edition of the SpeakUpSis Magazine's fall release. This is the very first time we are doing a virtual magazine release party, and I am so excited about this because all of you, near and far, get to participate in the very last edition of the 2024 magazine year, whether you live right here in the CSRA or if you're way in Arkansas. You are able to participate with us tonight. And so I'm really, really excited about that because we've got so many people from around the globe who participate in the Speak Up Sis magazine. We have contributors who contribute from other countries, and we have contributors who contribute from throughout the different states in the United States. And we want to make sure that you know that we love you and we appreciate you and all of your contributions, whether you are an advertiser or whether you are a regular columnist, whether you're a poet, or maybe you're submitting your recipes to Speak Up Sis Magazine. We want you to know that we appreciate you and we want you to come join the party with us. And tonight, that's exactly what we're going to do. So just go ahead and kick back and relax. I know it's football Sunday. I know that. I know it's football Sunday. So guess what you can do? You can put your football on one TV. You can have us on your phone and you can just kind of kick it with us when y'all are on commercial. Okay. But we want you to come in, have fun, engage with us. Feel free to put questions and comments in the comment section, and we are going to engage right back with you tonight. All right. So guess what? I'm not going to be talking to y'all for 2 or 3 hours by myself. I have some really special guests here for the 2024 fall release magazine virtual party. I just want y'all to see too. Look, I put my shiny Christmas clothes on for y'all tonight because it's a real party. So come on in, let your hair down, and have some fun with us tonight as we prepare to reveal the 2024 fall magazine cover to you all tonight. So I am going to go over here and bring in my guest for tonight. How about that? Are y'all ready to see my guest? Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? Y'all can talk to me.
Wonderful.
We're doing really well.
We're doing great.
I told them all to stay on mute if you're not talking. And I guess they said she told us to stay on mute. But that's okay. Thank y'all so much for coming into the space today because I know you didn't have to. We even have a gentleman in the building. Are you a football guy?
Yes. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Washington Commanders all the way.
They just won.
Okay, so you've already seen your team for today?
Yes.
Okay, so you good. You smooth sailing then.
Oh, most definitely. That's why I'm here.
That's what's up. Thank you, Rick and Tiffany Childs of Team Childs, for being here tonight. I really appreciate you all. They are actually going to be representing our advertising partners tonight. And so you all are going to get to hear from them. You're going to get to hear about their amazing business. I was looking at that business now that I'm getting a little slim thick around here. They've got a business that can potentially help you to make healthier choices with your snack options. And so they're going to talk about that tonight as well. So I really appreciate you all being here. And I see Crystal Coney up top.
Hey.
How you doing, sis?
I'm doing good.
Good. I see you are outside today doing all this stuff.
With the kids, and I'm cold.
Oh, you can have it. I'm going to sit right inside today. I'm glad that you actually got a little bit of time to come and talk with us tonight. You all are going to get an opportunity to hear from Crystal as well. All throughout. If we have the MVP of the 8th edition, it would be Crystal Coney. And you will know why when you read this edition all throughout our 2024 fall edition. So thank you so much for being here, Crystal. And then I'm gonna go right on over to Deborah Jefferson. How you doing, sis?
I'm doing really good. How are you all doing today?
I am doing really well. Looks like everybody else is doing pretty well too. Everybody looks so pretty tonight.
Yes, all shiny.
I'm
All
all
shiny.
shiny and listen, y'all. This is gonna be some TMI that I'm getting ready to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway because y'all know I don't know because I just want to. So listen, I actually went. I took a shower, put on perfume and everything before coming on here.
Oh,
I was like, they can't smell me. Like, I
right.
don't understand why. But you know what? I was like, I'm going to a party. So I kind of wanted to feel like I was.
Mhm. Put my earrings on and everything.
Yeah. So just so y'all know, y'all are just that special to me. I went all out to make sure that we were going to have a virtual party. Deborah Jefferson is here representing our regular columnist. She has been one of our regular columnists all 2024. Y'all are going to get to hear from her and hear about her experience this year as well. So thank you, Deborah, for coming into the space.
You are welcome.
Marita Lynn, I used to call her something else. Now that I know what your name is, I can't even remember what I used to call you.
Me either.
Oh, I'm like, what did I used to call you before Marita Lynn? But thank you so much for joining us. Marita Lynn was actually one of our 2024 Speak Up Sis Awards finalists. Got an opportunity to meet her here at the Speak Up Sis Awards. And listen, she has such a beautiful spirit and she has an amazing story of triumph. Just looking at her, you would not know what it is that she deals with, but she's going to share a little bit about her story tonight because she submitted that story to Speak Up Sis Magazine and it was accepted for this edition. So Marita Lynn, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me, Angel. I'm excited.
You are so welcome. And Taishika, what's happening?
Hi there. How are y'all doing tonight?
I am doing well, beautiful. Taishika is new into the space, y'all, and I just got an opportunity to really meet her and get to know her. And since we've met, we just kind of been tied at the hip in all the spaces. But she submitted a story as well, and it was selected for this particular edition. And so she's going to be sharing on behalf of those who submit articles looking to be published inside of our magazine as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing this story because, you know, we got a similar story in this. So I'm looking forward to your share tonight as well. So thank you, Taishika, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely. And last but not least, let's look at her sitting down there in all that white, looking like the queen she is. Y'all better know it, because if you don't, now you know. We got Queen Leslie Montgomery. Who is
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here.
hello. We almost missed her, but I'm glad we did not. Shout out to Rick and Tiffany Childs. They made sure they was like, is Leslie coming? Like, no. But you are here, and I'm happy about that because I love you so much.
I love you too.
Leslie Montgomery is actually a Speak Up Sis Awards recipient for our second annual Speak Up Sis Awards. Really, really happy to know you. You have been a blessing to me since I have met you, and I'm really happy to be able to have you included in this final edition of Speak Up Sis Magazine for 2024 year. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. So tonight, everybody, we're going to be here for a minute, so let your hair down. If you want to say something, all you got to do is come off the mic. If you want to interrupt what I'm saying, feel free to do that. I promise you I'm not going to feel any kind of way about that. before we get into what we are doing tonight, we want to make sure that we address the people who are watching us. So let's give Alfreda Walker a good evening. How you doing? I'm saying Alfreda, but it might be Alfreda.
It's
Miss
Alfreda. It's Alfreda.
Alfreda. Okay. Hello, Miss Alfreda. Good evening. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Y'all can speak to Miss Alfreda.
Hello.
Hey, Miss Alfreda.
Hey, Frida.
Hey.
Hey.
And is this Tanya Thomas or Tania? Do you all know?
It's
Miss
Tanya.
Thomas?
Hey, cousin. It's Tanya.
That's what I'm saying. When you know your people, holla.
That's Tanya.
Don't have me butcher your people's name, okay? Hello, Tanya. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. And we've got Renee Publishing. Hello, sis. It's good to see you. Let's see here. We've got Tiffany. Tiffany Polar. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
We
Tiff.
Hey, Tiff.
And who's it? Cherise. How you doing, Cherise? And thank you for the congratulations. I really appreciate you. So one of the members of our Speak Up Sis community in the building. We got Miss Tanya Bailey checking in. She is also a part of this edition of the magazine, y'all. So hello, Tanya. And thank you for tuning in tonight. We got Cheryl's Courtesy Academy. How you doing, Cheryl? Good to see you.
Hey.
I really appreciate you. Oh, this is my girl, Tamika Simmons. She is like my right hand, left hand, my front and my back when it comes to social media. She is going to be in the comments, making sure that we don't miss any of your beautiful friends and family. She's going to make sure that she's monitoring what's happening in the chat so that we can answer all the questions and not overlook anybody. So thank you so much, Tamika, for coming in and making sure that things flow really smoothly in our social media space. I really appreciate you. Peggy Ann, how you doing, sis? It's good to see you. It has also been a contributor to the magazine in this 2024 year, not in this edition, but she did contribute this year. So thank you so much for being a part of the Speak Up Sis magazine. I'm so excited. All these people coming to check us out tonight.
Yes.
Hello, Annette. How you doing, beautiful? This is another one of our awards recipients. So thank you so much for tuning in. Saniqua, how you doing, beautiful? Good evening, good evening. Jasmine Haley. Hello. She says, Miss Frazier. Congratulations, Miss Frazier. I love you. Who's Miss Frazier? Oh, Marita Lynn.
Hey, Jada. Thank you.
I'm like, Miss Frazier's up in here. Thank you so much for joining us. Hello, my perfect options. How you doing? Good evening. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in and talking to us tonight. Let me see. I'm scrolling because I want to make sure I do not leave anybody out. Let's see here. We got Jada. Jada is talking up a storm. We like you already. Listen, Jada said, Miss Frazier is glowing. She's so proud of you. Don't crack. It's
That's right.
so Christy Thomas. Hello.
My sister, Christy, and my mother. So they're looking together. So.
Okay, that's what's up. Hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate you. We appreciate you for coming into this space. So listen, everyone, we thank you so much for joining us tonight for the Speak Up Sis magazine release for the 2024 fall edition. So we are here to celebrate this release. But before we do that, we're going to do a little icebreaker. How about that? Y'all want to have a little fun?
Yeah, we can do a little bit.
A little bit of fun? Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Watching from home, we want you to participate. We are going to play a little bit of this or that.
Oh,
Those of you at home, do you know how to play? Do you know how to play? This or that? If you don't, we're going to show you two things that pertain to Christmas, and then you are going to type in the comments which one you prefer, this or that. Okay? And all of my panel guests are going to participate as well. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Choose real tree or artificial tree.
Artificial.
real, true.
Artificial.
Artificial.
If I had to do one real,
I said real, true.
Real tree.
Artificial.
Okay, I'm missing somebody. Who said artificial?
I did.
Me,
Presto.
Marita Lynn.
and Tashika.
Artificial trees. Okay, so let's take a look at our chat, y'all. Tamika says real. Tiffany says real. Latoya says artificial. I'm just gonna say fake. All y'all fake trees. Tanya says real. Jada says artificial. So it looks like we got a healthy 50-50 almost, y'all. Okay, my imperfect option says artificial because it's less cleanup. Is that what y'all are thinking too with the artificial? I'm torn because I love the smell of real trees. Oh gosh, they smell so good. And when my sons were really little, y'all, we would actually go to a Christmas tree farm. Have y'all ever been to a Christmas tree farm?
Yes.
Don't you love it?
yes.
Yes.
When I used to go, yes.
Yes, whole experience. Like you go on the hayride, that you chop the tree down, you get the hot cocoa and popcorn. So you can't do that with no fake tree. You're going to Walmart. Ain't nobody giving you no hayrides at the Walmart in the low.
We actually went up on our land. We have some land here locally. We actually, like, especially when my kids were little, we would go up on our land and go get a Christmas and cut the tree off and get it. So I really like that, part of one, getting a nice fresh Christmas tree.
Oh, that's really nice. Really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move us right.
Did you see the comment? She
Which
says,
one?
I love the smell, but I hate the cleanup and the spiders.
Spiders. I didn't remember there was no spiders.
Yes.
Spiders.
Yes. Spiders, bugs, anything.
You know what? I should have known it was.
Oh, my perfect option.
She got arachnophobia. She be seeing spiders. Girl, I ain't never seen no spider come out of a Christmas tree. Teen Child, y'all had spiders come out y'all real trees.
No. And I'm the bug catcher, so I don't know what she's talking about.
We have heard stories of people bringing things into the home. So
into the home, okay. But the good
they
thing
have
about
air fresheners and potpourris.
The good thing about the Christmas tree farm, though, is they shake the trees. Like they put them on this thing and they shake them. So okay. Look at her. She just scary. Talking about what she say real bad. She got arachnophobia real bad. She really does. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next this or that. This or that. Ugly Christmas sweater or fancy holiday outfit.
Fancy holiday outfit.
Look, since she already knew.
Yeah.
Ugly Christmas sweater.
I think I like ugly Christmas sweater.
Ugly Christmas sweater. It's fun.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Fancy outfit.
Oh, we already know the queen gonna have on sequins, right? I already know. Listen, did you all get a chance to see Leslie Montgomery in her gown for the Speak Up Sis Awards? Baby, when When I say fine as wine and that color was popping,
Mhm.
Leslie, okay. So yeah, I bet she wants the fancy outfit. I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna be in the middle for all of these. The Christmas sweater is fun.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna go with the fancy holiday outfit though, because I like to dress up.
I like to dress up too.
So let me see here. We got Tiffany says ugly quick Christmas sweater. Wait a minute, Latoya done put a whole outfit together. Fancy holiday outfit with knee-high boots. That's not even a part of the selection.
I can see her doing that too.
So he says fancy holiday outfit. Let's see here. Who else we have? Lord. Tiffany Child. Oh, Tiffany in here with us. She said ugly Christmas sweater. And Christy Thomas says a fancy ugly sweater.
That's what I was about to say. You can hook up an ugly sweater now.
Oh goodness. I probably started to say something that was really inappropriate. So I'm not even gonna sit up. Kind of oxymoronic. I don't know. But baby, well, y'all fashionistas probably could make that happen, right? Jada said, come through, knee-high boots. Okay. So let's go on to the next one. Choose white lights or multicolored lights.
White lights.
I like multicolored.
I like multicolored.
I like white lights.
White light.
Okay. I don't. Y'all must have had mean grandmamas or something. Multicolored lights are fun.
Right.
They blink and the kids, like when you were a kid, like light.
Exactly.
Y'all had these glamours, must be. With the blue trees, the white lights, and the pink trees and the white lights and the color coordinated, and they say all the colors is gaudy. Oh gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the people today. Thank you, Jada. I like you already. Jada said,
right.
It's beautiful. Latoya, I'm not gonna put your little white lights comment up on the board. All of y'all saying white. I'm not putting your comments up. No, I'm not gonna do it. No, we going to the next one. Let's see here. Choose hot chocolate or eggnog.
Hot chocolate.
I like eggnog.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
I like hot chocolate, but I tried eggnog for the first time, and it was pretty good. So I might try it again.
Who said eggnog?
Yeah, but eggnog, not that I really like it, but it's the certain time when it comes out, I gotta have one glass of it. I'm a hot chocolate person, but I gotta have one glass of the eggnog.
Yeah, I only drink it during the holidays, you know.
That mixed blood coming out, y'all.
It was good when I used to drink, but I don't drink anymore. So
yeah,
eggnog is canceled out. Got to drink hot chocolate.
I wasn't gonna mention that, Tashika. But I drink it plain too now.
You're showing your ancestry. Showing your ancestry.
I drink plain eggnog. I've been drinking eggnog since I was a kid. Just plain eggnog.
That's South Carolina.
No, ma'am, I grew up in Georgia. I grew up in hot Georgia.
I don't know what to tell you.
Middle Georgia.
And look at these people. Look at these people. Eggnog cleans you out. I know it does. I know it. Wait a minute. Not good for parties? Jada, are you saying these are candies? It probably ain't. I don't know, Jada. I'm with you. Okay, I'm going for hot chocolate. I'm sorry. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. Look at Tiana. Tiana, I know you got that bait. You better not be drinking.
I like Tiana.
With a little, you gonna both with a little boo. Tiana is also a contributor to SpeakUpSis Magazine. How you doing, sis? It's good to see you. What's up, Jennifer? Hey, beautiful. Jennifer Roberts is one of my oldest, dearest friends, y'all. We have been friends since college. And we are still friends now. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I love you too, Tiana. Thank you so much. Okay, Jay to clarify, she said for party. She's sorry for the autocorrect. You ain't gotta be sorry. We knew you didn't have your bowels loose, so your autocorrect knew what you was thinking. All right, everybody, let's move on to the next thing. So let's choose between a gingerbread house or sugar cookies.
Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies sounds sugar cookies.
Yeah, I do like the sugar cookies.
I was gonna say I'm getting ready.
Sugar cookies.
Off the island.
You gonna throw me off?
Yes. Yes. Who on here gonna pick gingerbread? House?
I do like ginger
Grow
though.
up with no gingerbread house. Y'all didn't know nothing about building a gingerbread house. Oh, goodness. Okay, listen, now the comments is looking like they got good sense. Sugar cookies, I can't eat all that house, girl. I'm telling you. Sugar cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. Now we cooking with grease. Now y'all, okay. All right, so let's move on. Let's choose Santa Claus or Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman.
Santa Claus bring presents.
Santa Claus.
Bring
Santa.
presents.
Santa Claus, Frosty.
Yeah, Santa bring the presents.
Yeah, Santa Claus bring the presents.
Look,
You know, my mama bring the presents, but
If you a child now, we talk about childhood now. You call it Santa Claus until you grew up.
her head like, I don't even do no Christmas. I'm not getting involved with it.
When you were a child, you thought it was Santa Claus.
No, when I saw my uncle building that train set, my childhood at 7 was over.
Oh Lord. Like, oops.
Oh my goodness. Listen, I don't think I've ever, I don't remember when I believed in Santa Claus. I don't know. Now, listen, we were so poor. Please don't do Santa because you will be traumatized. Santa don't, because you always bad.
Right.
Santa don't never come to your house. So,
Right.
I remember one year, y'all. I remember we spent Christmas at we were home, but then we we actually spent Christmas at one of my mom's friend's house. We were really small. I had to be like in maybe second grade. And so we didn't have any Christmas. And so my gift was, them little bootleg gifts that they just have for the kids who ain't gonna get nothing. I had a belt. You know those little belts with the 2 rings that you pull in? You got to pull it and pull. I got a belt and I got a book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was a cloth belt, right?
Yeah. You know what you're talking about.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, I love to read, so maybe that was kind of the beginning of this whole reading thing for me and being an author. But yeah, I didn't ask for no belt, no book.
Right. You want some toys.
Maybe I was bad. The teacher was telling my mama all year, she's so that, but she just only people who do this all the time know what this means.
Right.
Didn't they used to tie their books in the belt or a string or something to actually carry it?
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
That was your book bag.
Right.
Oh, have mercy. And what's interesting though is that I do not have like negative feelings about the holidays, even though we didn't get a lot. I just never had any negative feelings, but I ain't really do that Santa thing either all at the same time. So, all right, the next one, we're almost done, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not give the people a chance. So let me see. We see Frosty because he is a vibe. Jack Frost is fine. Lord have mercy.
Someone did say they wanted the gingerbread house, though.
I saw that, but you know,
she wasn't gonna say that.
Nobody dealing with that South Carolina. I know who did it. I didn't mention it. She comes. We were already cohesive. We were all in concert. We were all in agreement that we did sugar cookies. And she pops up talking about a gingerbread house. I wasn't gonna. So let's choose reindeer or elves.
Reindeer.
Reindeer.
I think the reindeer.
I ain't with the elf thing. They creepy. Especially going with these elves. I'm like, what? I'm gonna stick with God's creation, the reindeer. Are they? Well, they don't really fly, but you know what I'm saying. They animals.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of, maybe. All right. Let's hear. We got choose wrapping presents or opening presents.
Opening.
Wrapping. I love to wrap them.
Wrapping and one
Opening.
I'll say opening.
Okay. This one was really hard.
Yeah, it's real close.
I love wrapping presents because I like to give gifts. And I like watching people be surprised. Like when they open, I'd be like, I used to tell all the presents. Everybody knew, don't tell Angel because she's gonna tell. I'd be like, don't you want to know what you're getting? So I love wrapping presents. I just like to see people being surprised. Christy says wrapping. Jada says opening. Jada, how did I know you were gonna say open? I don't even know you, but I Tamika says wrapping. My imperfect options. Hold on a second. It's jumping, y'all. Says wrapping. Cherie says opening presents. Latoya, I already know you like opening presents. We know that. Tiffany says opening. Latoya Washington says wrapping. Good. Okay, Tiana says wrapping, then opening.
Right.
That's what's up. All right, and let's see here. Next, choose between classic Christmas movies or new releases.
Classic.
Classic, yeah.
A little both.
I like both.
Who said both?
Leslie.
Leslie like both. Like two. Not Christmas.
Some of the new, not all of it. It depends on what it is.
That that's like when they remix the Christmas songs. Like, why you did that? When they try to redo Wham's like Last Christmas, that's like one of my favorites. Like, why is Miley Cyrus singing Wham? Like, you weren't even born. You don't even. Some Christmas songs you just should not touch. Didn't touch them, right? I don't know. That's just. So Chrissy says nothing like the classics. Jada got to be under 21. I know it. Batman Holiday was so good when it came out. We love you, Jada. It says classic. My imperfect option. She says both, so she's with you, Miss Leslie. We got some more classics here. Peggy and Cherise. We got classics. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen this one in forever. It's a Wonderful Life. I don't even think they show it as often as they used to. Yeah, Cherise, like the Temptation song. Like Nobody needs to sing this song ever. It's the only Silent Night. Like who? Why? Why? Everybody else is making a noisy night except so nobody needs to mess with it, but they do. They absolutely do mess it up every year. Candy canes or gingerbread? Come on, act like you got some sense. Candy canes or gingerbread man?
You know what it is, candy cane.
Candy cane.
Candy cane.
With an orange. Come on. I know. What we doing here? Candy canes or gingerbread men? Oh, this one taking their time with this one. You know what? I'm not putting that on the screen, Latoya.
Oh Lord.
Look at Jada. This your friend, right? Marita Lynn.
Yes.
This baby done said Jolly Ranchers. Oh, Lord. I love you, Jada. You are so welcome in the Speak Up Sis space. Anytime.
She's like my niece / daughter.
Okay. She is a whole vibe. Okay.
Yes, she is. She is a whole vibe.
And look at Latoya. Look at this foolishness. Not that. No, that's not. It's moving. Latoya said, "I can eat the men, not the house." Talked about the gingerbread stuff. Oh gosh,
That makes a whole lot of sense. And I say that because the gingerbread house, you had like nasty fingers touching it like to make it and build it. and the gingerbread men are like, you normally buy those from the store and they packaged.
yeah. Now you know what's interesting? I actually like gingerbread cookies, the soft ones.
Yes.
That you can kind of bend.
Yeah.
I like those, but the crunchy gingerbread cookies,
I don't like the
houses is like real wood. Like they are real cookie wood.
Ginger snaps.
Right, yeah, I don't like the ginger snaps either.
Yeah, yeah. All right. And this is our last one, everybody. Homemade ornaments or store-bought decorations.
I like to make
Who likes to make store-bought? Okay. All right. So homemade decorations.
Homemade times 2.
Homemade times 2. Nice and cozy. Anybody else?
I like both. Like if I'm getting something for my niece or nephew, then hang up on a tree, then I like to just go buy my own decorations.
Got you. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So our comments, we got a little mix match here. We got homemade. We got store-bought. Peggy says the store. Cherie says store-bought. It looks like store-bought is winning, y'all. Mind Perfect Option says store-bought. Latoya, the gingerbread lady. So with our gingerbread men? Really? I'm messing with Latoya because she's so pretty, put together. She just, I just figured she would be making ornaments with her with her godchildren. Tiffany says Charlie Brown. Tiffany, you ain't putting nothing up on it. What, just one or two?
I mean, if you really think about what a tree that has all homemade ornaments on it, it'll probably remind you of like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree as opposed to the store-bought one.
Touche. Absolutely. But Charlie Brown Christmas tree, it's sentimental, but I ain't got enough patience to be making no ornaments, so I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna put the ones up that my children made when they were little, and then the only ones we're gonna have that was made, because I'm not making none. Don't bring you churn over my house asking me to do no arts and crafts, because it's a no. They're gonna help me put them store-bought things on the tree. Let's see here. Latoya says, listen, the little kid stuff goes on the fridge. Not on the tree. Not on the tree. All right, everybody. This was so fun. Thank you all so much for saying okay to plan a little bit. I really enjoyed that bit of an icebreaker. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what we all came here for. Before we actually look at the highlights, I would actually like to hear from you all. Crystal, we're going to start with you. If you want to share with everyone, also want for 2024.
You're breaking up, or is that just on my side? You're breaking up. You can't hear.
You hear me, Angel?
Yep, I can hear you. Go ahead.
You was breaking up, so we can't hear what you're saying.
Okay, well, I can hear you.
We can't hear you.
We didn't hear your prompts.
But we can't hear you.
You can go ahead and
I can't hear what you're saying.
She's telling you to go ahead, Crystal. I can hear her. I'm not sure the rest of you can. Yeah, she's telling you to go ahead.
So we're talking about the woman in business.
Whatever you want to talk about, anything that you are part of.
So whatever you would like to talk about that you're a part of Speak Up Sis, go ahead and talk about that.
So I'll talk about the woman in business. My name is Crystal Coney, the owner of Rossi Enterprise, Inc. First, I am a drink specialist. So that's where I do a lot of things with Speak Up Sis as a drink specialist. On the weekday wind downs. I started off bartending and then I turned it into a business. Also, Rossi Enterprise Inc. has now started in the process of starting their own nonprofit for doing things in the community. Also, the other column that I wrote in the magazine was a story based on the transitioning of my mother. She passed away September 14th. And it kind of speaks of me supporting her through the process of her decisions of not wanting to continue with treatments and everything. So that was kind of special to me. And I feel like it's going to help me with my grieving process to get it out early. Don't hold everything in. So that's very special to me on that part of it.
So I want to ask you, Crystal. Someone may, Deborah, you may have to talk for me since she can't.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Try to, because you've been talking about for a while now.
Translate that for me.
Yeah, she said basically, you've been talking about your mom a little bit here and there, about losing the passing of your mom. What is making you decide to go ahead and share your story now?
I feel like it's important. We as individuals, we are selfish. We sometimes are selfish when it comes to our loved ones. When they get to the point of they don't want to continue with different treatments and we want to hold on to them. So they say they're tired of, I'm just going to give you her. She was on starting dialysis and she had congestive heart failure. She didn't want to, no more procedures, no more dialysis. So sometimes we'll say, well, mama or sister, brother, do it for me. Not knowing what they encounter physically and mentally, trying to keep going through the process. So I want to encourage others to, you have to not just think of the person being there with you physically or you waking up seeing them every day. the suffering part that they go through with internal illnesses, that we can't be selfish, and sometimes we have to sit back and just support their decisions on the things that they choose to do.
Lots of grief, especially holiday. I've my is lost somebody, several people within their own circle. Share your journey and share your story of healing and process with others. I think it's going to be during this holiday. So I appreciate you. And I also appreciate woman in business.
Thank you.
Out Roger specialist. So you do so much more bartending. Town of Jenkins about. So I should a bit about.
I didn't hear the last part. Deborah, could you
from what I could hear, if you could mind sharing a little bit about what you've done with Jenkins County and with Rocky Enterprises. Is that correct, Angel? Yes. Okay.
So with Rossi Enterprise Inc., what I want to do is bring resources to Jenkins County, because the resources do be here, but the people don't get the resources like it should be. So I want to be able to give resources, do community events that bring everybody together. My main focus right now is the kids, K through 12. Basically reaching into the school. Hygiene, like, is very important with hygiene items. Like it's a lot of kids that's going through things in school with bullying and different things with at home, and then they go to school and then they have issues. So my main thing is really focusing on the K through 12 kids, but I do want to have a resource hub for different people to come in for jobs and different resources where they can reach out for assistance, counseling, jobs offers, and things like that.
Okay. Well, already know I am excited for everything that Rocky is doing. You being part of the finally coming phase.
Yeah.
Over some of your for you to share your you're really, and I really did it. Yes, and the magazine, but I please give the final what we're going to. I did a fabulous job for people to read.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's really, I don't know if everybody's mic is muted.
Right. I was going
Because
to say,
it
you
wasn't
might,
like that before, and now it is.
yeah, you may want to, either maybe you may want to go out and come. Yeah. See if maybe she can come out and come back in, because it may have been just her mic. Okay, try it now, Angel.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
That's so much better.
Okay.
Yes. Wait a minute, there it is. Hold on, let me mute mine.
So everybody go on. Okay, can you all hear me? Can everybody hear me well? Okay, it sounds like there's an interface between me, my mic, and somebody's mic. I don't know. So what we'll do is we will come off the mic one at a time, and we'll keep it that way. Okay. All right. See, I'm always trying to have a big party and let everybody talk at one time. That's why the teacher told you to raise your hand. You can't, everybody can't talk at one time. But Crystal, thank you. And Miss Leslie, thank you for putting a hold. It's my mic. All right. So I am going to me again.
Before you guys, I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna, once I get home, I'm gonna get in the chat I stay in the woods, so my reception's gonna go out.
Excellent.
All right, Crystal.
Thank you. Everybody else is up there. Hey, y'all.
Okay. All right. Are we good? Am I still making crazy noises?
Well, maybe it was Big Crystal was outside. Maybe that was it.
Okay.
Might have been it. Mhm.
See how y'all trying to put the stank on me?
I didn't. That's why I was saying, Crystal, mute your mic, because I knew it was coming from the interference was coming from.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Well, we got Crystal to say we got the bulk of what she was saying out, and so she'll come in the chat and chit chat with us. So I want to go up top to Rick and Tiffany Childs because you all are you're the new kids on the block here, and so I would like for everyone to meet you all and to chit chat with you. Those of you who are watching, if you will, please feel free to put your questions, comments. If you want to ask any questions to any of our guests, feel free to put them in the comment section and we'll address them. So, Team Childs, you can come off the mic and talk to us a little bit about who you are, about your company, what led you into this space, all that good stuff.
All right. I'm Rick.
And I'm Tiff.
And we're Team Childs.
Hello, everyone. So first and foremost, we want to thank SpeakUpSis for this opportunity. And I am thankful for Miss Leslie bringing us on to this community because it is such an amazing community, and how we learned about the magazine, we were tagged via social media, and Miss Angel was speaking. She was telling us about the 8th edition magazine that was coming out, and businesses could actually advertise. So just the whole process of getting our information to you all, it was very seamless. And I really love what SpeakUpSis community is doing, because they are really touching people far and wide, bettering communities and businesses, and just helping people get this story out. So yeah, that's a little bit about that. And I guess I'll let my husband speak about our company and what we have to offer and what will be featured in the 8th edition of SpeakUpSis Magazine.
Okay. Well, thank you, Tiff. So like my lovely wife was saying, we're Team Childs, LLC, but the reason why we're here on SpeakUpSis is because of our product, No Nuts Energy Mix. No Nuts Energy Mix is a premium trail mix that has a story behind it. And unlike a lot of our products and services have stories behind it, it's not just a product or a service, it has a testimony. So for us, No Nuts was part of the journey because we started our health journey in 2016, where we wanted to renew our health, become spiritually, mentally, and physically healthier. And that was a product that came along because I found out in 2016, my doctor told me that I had a nut allergy, but I married her anyway. But it's it was a part of the journey that we needed at the time. And it was and I was being selfish with it, because I do actually have a nut allergy, and I couldn't find a trail mix out there that had didn't have nuts in it. So instead of going without, I said, well, let me put something together that would be nutritionally based and that would help, me. And I was being selfish with it. Someone wanted to try it, and they said, well, you should be selling this. So, it still didn't dawn on me that it was a product. And then some years down the road, you know, my wife said we should be selling this because a lot of people were asking for it. And here we are. It started in, you know, a small little Glad bag, and now we have, you know, our beautiful logo, packaging, trademarked, and all of that. And what we're trying to do is get it to people that are, you know, have nut allergies like myself, that's looking for something healthy that can help them, you know, whether it's a snack. It does so many things as far as by itself, but also you can put it on ice cream, yogurt, and all of that.
Salad
So,
toppers. You
yeah.
can bake with it. You can put it in your baked goods. You can put it in
Mhm.
your pancakes and all of the things. But
Yes.
also, it's not just a trail mix. Like, it has amazing nutritional value to it, and it's a clean product. A lot of the food in the grocery stores now really isn't considered food. It's whole foods, and it's non, like, it's a very clean product. No GMOs. It's vegan friendly. It's nut friendly. You have a lot of people that have nut allergies. My husband and our son, he has they have nut allergies.
Yes.
And when we were on our weight loss journey, it was really hard for him to find something that was nut free. So we couldn't find it. So he had to create it for himself. So, like you said, we actually started at the gym. We couldn't keep it on the shelves. So we needed to have it expand. So now we are an online business, and our website is teamchilds.store. You can find it there. And we are actually running a special right now. So if you all want to jump in and try it, I would definitely highly encourage that. So yes, teamchilds.store. And if that isn't good enough, and you can always find out a lot more about everything that we do at teamchilds.org. We are there, www.teamchilds.org as well. So yeah, did you want to say anything else?
No, I think that was it. So, but thank you for having us on.
Thank you, Kylie.
You are most welcome. When I saw your product come across my desk, I was like, ooh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. I just recently finished a 40-day program for wellness. And so your product is actually something that I would have been able to consume during that process, and beyond. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying it. And I want to show you all something right now, if y'all will allow me to do that. So no one, excuse me, no one has actually seen, the magazine just yet. I'm going to show it to you in a second, everybody. But I'm going to give you all just a little bit of a sneak peek at their advertisement inside of the 2024 fall edition of the SpeakUpSis Magazine. This is the Team Childs No Nuts Energy Mix. I want to say thank you all so much for choosing to be advertising partners with us in this particular edition. As you all can see, it looks delicious. It absolutely looks delicious. I love the branding. What I really enjoyed about, especially when you all submitted your photos, I can tell that you invested in the branding of your business. From the packaging, the pictures that you all sent, from the actual logo, I can tell you invested in what that logo was going to look like. It actually looks like a product that you would go to the store and purchase. not something that, somebody just kind of threw together. And so I appreciate that you've invested in your product in such a way that it makes people feel good about spending their money, especially when it comes to food. When it comes to people buying products that are food, you really want to feel good about what you're eating. Like, did they actually, do something professional to put this together? So I wanted to be able to show you all. They invested in a small advertisement with SpeakUpSis Magazine. And so you all are going to see this advertisement inside of the 2024 fall edition of SpeakUpSis Magazine. So I hope that you all are happy with your ad. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see here. I keep looking like I don't know that's you, Tiffany. Tiffany said it's USA made and manufactured in Maryland. She says it's also low carb. It's for those people who are interested in the keto or low carb friendly eating styles. This is going to be really okay. So she put that in there. It's keto friendly. So that's really good. My Imperfect Option says she is definitely going to try them. That's exactly what we want you to do, is to try them. So you're going to see the advertisement inside of this edition of the magazine. So I'm going to go ahead, take a little pause, and we are going to take a look at the highlights for this edition. Are y'all ready to see what the magazine is going to look like? Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
Woo woo! Yes.
Woo, that's right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a party, y'all.
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay. All right, here we go.
Introducing the 2024 Fall Edition Highlights. The Speak Up Sis Stories is the heartbeat of our magazine. It's where we share your stories to inspire the stories of others. Congratulations, Crystal Coney, for being the Women in Business Spotlight. Sis, we see you. Keep doing the amazing work that you are doing. The Body, Soul, Spirit section received the most submissions for our 8th edition of the magazine. And boy, do we have a treat for you. Our very own Angel Charmaine, our editor-in-chief, penned a holiday article for all of you. And make sure you check out all of the beautiful pictures from the second annual Speak Up Sis Awards. Thank you to our 2024 regular columnists. We could not have done this year without you. And we also want to thank all of our advertising partners. Without you, we would not be able to publish this periodical.
All right.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations.
Beautiful.
I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful.
I want to show you all some of the some of them close up. Hold on a second. Can y'all see this? Are you able to see my screen?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Just all of us.
Hold on a second. Give me a second. Let's see here. Let me share my screen. I'm gonna share. Okay. Can you see now?
No.
Nope, still all of us.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why I gotta stop sharing the old screen. Okay, so now. Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of our Speak Up Sis stories in this particular edition. Ermi is not from the US. And I'm going to mix up what country she's from. So I'm not going to say it right now because I'm going to get it wrong. But she submitted this Speak Up Sis story to talk about how she went from being fearless, from having fear to being fearless and being confident in her public speaking journey. So when I read it, it's really well written. She did such an amazing job with this. So I was really, really happy to share her story. This baby right here, y'all, is me. I decided to publish an article myself in this particular edition, and it's entitled Holiday Honey. and and it's a good one. It's talking about wanting that old thing back. So all of the single people in the world during the holiday season who backtrack and go backwards just because you want to cuddle buddy for the holidays. So you really want to read this to help you not backpedal. We also have a delicious recipe inside of this edition. Zakia McCoy, shout out to Zakia McCoy. She has been our resident chef for the Chef's Choice section of our magazine for 2024. We decided to have, I'm going to say I decided on this. I decided to have a resident chef because it was so hard, y'all, to get people to submit recipes. It's like pulling teeth to get people to submit a recipe. So Zakia, every edition, our first year, every edition she was submitting recipes. So because she was the only one that was consistent, I gave her the opportunity of being our resident chef. And so for the entire 2024 magazine year, she had the opportunity of having her recipes highlighted and featured in this section of the magazine. And I don't know about y'all, but it looks delicious. And I definitely want to give a huge shout out to the brand room and CJ Benjamin. They are our brand team. He is the brand strategist. They are our design team. Something that I don't think a lot of people realize about Speak Up Sis is that our brand team designs the entire magazine. They design every ad. They design every page. No one submits things already created. They do all of that work and they do a fabulous job. So I want to say thank you to CJ Benjamin as well as the brand room for doing great work. Let's see here. These are some of the pictures that you're going to see from the Speak Up Sis Awards. We had an amazing time. If you are new to the magazine, we have a community events section of the Speak Up Sis magazine, and we feature community events. It is a service that we provide. So if you're having a big event, if you're having a launching of something, if you're having a 100th birthday party or whatever you're having, and you would like to have media coverage, you would like us to come out, we send a writer out and a photographer to write up an article about your event. We take our own pictures and we feature your event in our event section of the magazine. If that's something that you're interested in, you can totally connect with us. It is a service that we do offer. We do come out to some things at no charge. It depends on the event. If we're invited, if you want us to come out, if it's a nonprofit type thing or something that's helping the community and you would like for us to come out, check it out, it's possible that we may feature it in the magazine in our community event section. We do travel as well. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can feel free to let us know. All right. And Drum roll, please, for this beauty right here. This is one of our sis columns. And tonight, y'all, we are going to announce who our 2025 regular columnist will be. Deborah Jefferson. Y'all see her. I'm going to let her speak right now because this is her column. Thoughts to Ponder is the name of her column, and she has been one of our regular columnists for the 2024 year. So, Deborah, I would like for you to share a little bit about your experience as a columnist, if you don't mind.
Yes, I would love to share. I can start by saying that my experience as a columnist has been an amazing journey. I can still remember when I got the email when you accepted me as a columnist. I was sitting here. I was actually in a meeting with insurance work or whatever. I was in a meeting, a virtual meeting, and I saw the email come across my phone, and I looked at the email, and I was literally sitting there almost in tears. Like, oh my gosh, she chose me. She picked me. I got approved. And it really meant that much to me. And it still does, that you chose me to write for your magazine. Like it may be, to some people, Speak Up Sis Magazine may be small, just a regular magazine. But to me, it's a big thing. Like, I'm writing in a magazine. So I don't take it lightly at all. I'm writing in a magazine, like I'm writing in an international magazine. So I don't take it lightly. I'm proud. I'm gonna share Speak Up Sis Magazine everywhere, and I'm hope to continue writing in Speak Up Sis Magazine, and I'm gonna keep writing. And of course, I was submitting my poems even before you chose me as a columnist. So I can say I paid my dues, I guess, if you will. To show my work as I write poetry as well. I'm an author. So I started that way as first. I think I submitted to was the first one, and I purchased that one as a digital copy, but I've submitted my a poem in that one first. And then I just kept submitting them and just continued on from there. So that's been my journey and my experience with the magazine and a club. I want to continue on with it, and that's my experience from there.
I appreciate you, Deborah. The very first year of Speak Up Sis Magazine, I think Deborah submitted something every edition. What most people don't realize is that anybody, woman or man, can submit to be published inside of Speak Up Sis Magazine, and there's no cost.
Right.
We do not charge you to print your work inside of the magazine. The magazine is designed to provide space and opportunity for aspiring writers, for emerging writers, for people who are looking to build their writing portfolio. I taught English for almost 20 years. I've been in the educational arena all of my life, and I don't think many people realize what it means to be published. And when you are working to establish yourself as a thought leader in your field, when you are looking to establish yourself as an expert in your field, being able to say that you are published, that you have been published in a periodical. There are differences in periodicals now. There are peer review journals and things of that nature, which we are not. Those would be your professional, like psychology journals and things of that nature. However, we are a bona fide published periodical. We do operate in international spaces. It is an opportunity for you to say, hey, I have written something that was selected and chosen to be in this space. It is helpful to you, and it doesn't cost you anything. So Deborah was submitting her poetry for our creative corner before she was ever a regular columnist. She's been in many of our editions with her work. You can also, I want to say, Deborah, that you not only had your column this year, but I think you had a poem in one of the editions as well.
Yes.
So you can submit to multiple categories and be published. So if you submit, let's say you submit a finance article, you could submit a recipe too, and they both can be published. If they're chosen, if they're quality, we're going to print it. So it really is an amazing opportunity for everyday people doing extraordinary things to be presented in a very professional manner that's going to help you in whatever realm you're in. Deborah, I do have a question for you. What made you decide to name your column Thoughts to Ponder? Because I don't name the columns, y'all. I don't tell them what to write about. They have to submit a proposal, and then they're chosen based on what they submit. And Thoughts to Ponder is what she named her column. Why?
Well, of course, my platform is Harabed's Thoughts. So I keep with the thoughts of, that's my whole thing is, the thoughts that we don't like to share or afraid to share. So that's where it came from, Thoughts to Ponder. And ponder and thoughts play on words, thinking. So that's where I came up with the name Thoughts to Ponder. So just to keep you thinking. And that's what my column is about, just to keep you thinking about things in life that you're going through, your different experiences.
That's what's up. And it's a good column, you all. If you have not gotten a copy of SpeakUpSis Magazine ever, give us a try.
Yep, you're missing out.
Give us a try. I will tell you, we are not Essence, we're not Ebony, we're not Jet, we're not Vogue, we're not any of them. We do not specialize in celebrities or the renowned. Our magazine is specifically created and designed for everyday people doing extraordinary things. All of our covers will have, if we have people on the cover, they will all be everyday people that look like you, that look like me. We do not Photoshop and airbrush people. We don't do any of those things. Last year, we had our very first edition with all men, because we wanted to show that men can remain masculine and still have vulnerable stories. Like there's vulnerability in masculinity. We do not have to effeminize our men to share their stories. And when I tell you all, that magazine, and I want to say through today, has been one of the most read of all of our editions. Those men shared so vulnerably that I was in tears doing the interviews because they were just that real. So yeah, check us out. Men, feel free to submit your stories as well. We do have men's voices inside of the space. So our Speak Up Sis stories, we call them Speak Up Men stories when a man submits. Okay. All right. So Deborah, thank you so much. I appreciate you for submitting this year, being a part of our regular columnists. And I look forward to, having more of your work in the magazine in the coming years.
You're welcome.
All right. So let's move on here to Miss Tyshika Wright. This is Overcoming My Weight Loss Goal. Tyshika.
Hello.
You will come off the mic and talk to us about your submission.
First of all, I want to thank you again for allowing me in your space. First, it was Deborah who introduced me to your space by inviting me to the gala, in which it was a beautiful experience. It was where people in there that I didn't even much know, I felt comfortable. You know how when people be in certain cliques, I felt right at home. Everybody was so welcoming. I truly enjoyed the gala experience. It was something to talk about. Now, for my submission, Deborah introduced me to SpeakUpSis Magazine and saying that you had spaces in there where you could submit an article for what you produce, right? So I submitted my article on experiences dealing with myself as far as weight loss. I was tired of going through different regimens trying to figure out how I was going to lose weight. So I figured that me telling about my journey would help somebody else, one of your readers out there that may be struggling with weight loss goals. I want to tell about my experiences of how I mastered. I ain't gonna say mastered because I'm not nowhere near perfect, but the program down on ETM helped me be a successful weight loss goal.
Okay. So, Taishika, I want to talk a little bit about your process, because your process for being selected was a little different from other people's process, right?
Yes, ma'am, it was. Yes, the process when I got selected for fall 2024 SpeakUpSis Magazine, I was at work and received the email. And I don't know if y'all on Facebook or not, and following Tashika Nicole Wright, MSML. But Tashika made a little video because I was just that excited when I got that email. That lady was over there looking like, what, Shika, what are you over there doing over there? You got the happy dance. I said, girl, I got selected to be in SpeakUpSis Magazine. I am happy. I got a big win. I ain't got no L's, but I got wins today. I recorded a whole video. I was super excited and honored to be selected to be up in SpeakUpSis Magazine.
She sure was, y'all. I was on social media that day and I said, Lord, she got all the stuff posted. So I think it's important for everyone to understand that when you want to submit an article, we accept you. A lot of people say, well, what's the theme? What do you want us to write about? We accept submissions 365 days a year. It is an online process, 7 days a week. All you have to do is go to speakupsismagazine.com. Click, I want to say it says submission or submit an article or something of that nature in the menu. The directions are there. It's going to take you to a form. People, you must read the form. It's so self-explanatory. You have to read the form. Okay, it'll tell you exactly what to do. It's super duper easy. You got to decide on what category you're submitting. Is your article family matters? Does it have something to do with the family? Is it a business article? Does it deal with finance? Is it, is it going to be in the body, spirit, soul section? Is it weight loss? Whatever. Which category is it going to fit in? And you must submit. There are many people who submit forms and it asks for you to submit your article. Many people will submit a picture. It's not asking you to submit a picture. You have to submit the actual written article. Also, please be mindful. We do not print previously published work. There are too many copyright laws and too many rights. If you've already submitted somewhere and you've given another periodical exclusive rights to print something, you cannot just submit that wherever you want, depending on if they still have those rights. Therefore, we do not print previously published work. We have had people to submit articles that were published in other spaces to us. Don't do that. Like, it's got to be your work that you have written, that you have penned yourself, and it has to have never been published. So when I say never been published, that means it's not been published on your blog. It has not been published in a book, even if it's your book. It cannot have been published anywhere on the internet or in any physical space. It has to be something that is fresh and new that you are submitting and that we are going to select from. Okay. Also, many people will submit their bios. This is not a magazine that is designed to give you promotion for being an influencer or something like that. There's nothing wrong with those kind of magazines, but that's not what SpeakUpSis is. We literally share stories. We share articles. We are not, so please don't submit your bio, because some of you you submit your bio and you want us, but that's not what we do. Okay. So it actually must be an article, a story, a poem, a recipe, something of that nature. So please be mindful of that when you are submitting. I also wanted to highlight something about Taishika's process. Tyshika submitted her story. The way she submitted it, she must have maybe done something in Canva or whatever, and it looked like it was a previously printed article.
And that would be me, Angel. I'm guilty. Look, in my Cerise Johnson Moore voice, first of all, you can't do everything on the phone. You can't do everything on the phone. And then sometimes Tashika like to take shortcuts and skim through the material. And Deborah had already told me, Shika, you can't submit that. I had a template and submitted, kind of make my article look all cute and whatnot. No, ma'am. Speak Up Sis said, no, ma'am, you cannot submit that. We do not accept this, that. Tashika got to learn how to read. I'm guilty. That's me.
I was your assistant behind the scenes, Angel.
Cerise Johnson Moore said you can't do everything on the phone.
When I read it before, I looked. I said, I know this person did not. I didn't know her. I know this person did not just submit
Jesus
an article that they submitted to somebody else. Like, I know they didn't do this. So when I read it, I was like, when I read it, I said something ain't right. And then after I met her, I was like, something ain't right. So I reached out to her directly, and I said, we don't accept previously published work. And she said, it's not, it hasn't been. I said, well, she said, no, it's just a template. Well, can you please just submit a regular document?
Yeah, look, I called Angel. I called Deborah. I said, wait a minute. I said, I haven't never resubmitted. I never resubmitted this article. This is my original work. It's the first time.
The reason I wanted to highlight this is because I know she is okay with it, but I want you all to know that we are not a company that's just that does not care about you. We truly want to share your stories when they are quality stories. And so if you are not, if you've been submitting and you still have not seen your work, more than likely there's something going on with your work. And because we get so many submissions, I don't get an opportunity to reach out to everybody. But if you send us a message and say, hey, I've been submitted, because we're only going to respond to you if we accept it. So if you have not gotten a response and you're just like, man, I don't understand what's going on. If you just send us an email to info@SpeakUpSisMagazine.com, either me or my assistant Kim is going to respond to you and let you know why it hasn't been selected. And it's probably something that's fixable. I will also say to you that if you're submitting work that has a lot of grammatical issues, not going to select it, because I do not have the staff to go through and do grammar school editing on your work. We are giving people opportunities who are writers. And if you are submitting professional writing, you should edit that. You should have it proofread before you submit it. Okay. We will do some basic editing just to make sure it's smooth and it's cohesive and everything. But if it needs a lot of work, then we're probably not going to pull that up. Okay. All right. Does anyone in the chat have any questions? Anyone on the panel have any comments? Anything you all want to say? Because I'm just kind of going through and letting everybody share. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep it moving then. Our next, what did I do? I did something that I wasn't supposed to do. Okay, there we go. Marita Lynn, are you still here with me?
Yes, I am.
This is your piece. I'm a survivor of Hurricane Kidney. Please tell us a little bit about your submission.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Marita Lynn Frazier, and currently I am on the kidney transplant list. So I don't look like I'm going through what I go through on a daily basis, but I wanted to let people know that it's not a death sentence. You don't have to give up life. I'm an actress. I do a lot of community events. Like, at first, you know, you would think that doing dialysis 9 hours a evening every night. Now I go into the center for 3 hours, but I just wanted to tell you can still live. Like I said, I'm an actress. I was in Black Panther, um, 14 different TV shows and things of that nature. I was so Angel doesn't know this, but the day that I found out I got the email that my article was selected, I had just got laid off maybe 2 or 3 hours from my job before I received the email. So you would have thought I won the lottery. I was calling people like I might have got laid off or lost my job, but I'm gonna be in a magazine. So I was very, very excited. And also, like she stated, I was a finalist in the Speak Up Sis Award. But being on Dallas, like I stated, is not a death sentence. I turned something that could have been tragic, and I could have just moped around in the house and just gave up, but I decided not to. Currently, I have a film festival called Queen City Cultural Film Festival that I'm working on that will be in April. And I have a business partner named Michelle Harbin. We're the first two minority females to do a film festival in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, like I say, I have a lot of things going on. I wanted to tell everybody my journey, how it happened. I don't want to go too much into it because I want y'all to pay and get the magazine. But I always look to the Lord for guidance. He was like, tell your testimony. And so that's why I put pen to paper and wanted to submit this because there's a lot of people on dialysis. I see a lot of people in the center that they say they just go home and they don't do anything. And so at the center I go to, I'm getting the people involved in acting and going on casting calls and things of that nature. So that's a little bit about me and my journey, but it's a wonderful piece. I hope you guys read it and enjoy it. And if you know somebody that is on a transplant list or needs a kidney, please submit them to the Kidney Foundation. Organ donation saves lives.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you for living. Thank you for thriving. I did not know like the fullness of your story when you were here. You would just never know, y'all. When I tell you she is so full of life and colorful. Her outfits are gorgeous, hair laid. When I went to get my makeup done, Marita Lynn was in the chair. I'm running into my MUA. And Marita Lynn is finishing up. And I was like, she was like, oh, I had never met her before. I was like, but there were people who said, I'm looking for, is there an MUA there? So and I didn't realize that because people will ask you things, but they just asking questions. So I wasn't really expecting anyone to actually be there. And so she's just so full of life, such a beautiful spirit, positive. She participated in everything. You would have never known because I did not know. When I read this, I was like, oh, this is getting published. I don't care. I don't care what else is going in here, but this is a story that is going to be shared. And this particular edition of Speak Up Sis Magazine. Here, I'm gonna go back a little way so you all can see here. Not me. I want you all to see the full-on cover. This is the front cover of this magazine. Y'all, when my team sent me this, I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. We have never done a holiday theme cover before. But because we had Hurricane Helene, it threw our time schedule off. We weren't able to get a lot of things done that we wanted, the photo shoots and things. So I told my team, instead of going with the celebration of the awards, let's do something uplifting, and something that's seasonal for the holidays. And so the theme for the Speak Up Sis Magazine 8th edition is a season of giving and healing. And when I saw Marita Lynn's story, I was like, it's got to go in here. Now, those of you who submitted and you know you're in here, Now, can you kind of understand why your article was selected for this edition? Because your stories were filled with either giving of yourself or healing in some type of way. I want to go over to hold on a second. Let me find it. Oh, gosh, I want to go over to Miss Leslie. I'm gonna come back over there. Let me find Miss Leslie really quickly. Where you at, Miss Leslie? Hold on a second, y'all. Let me find you, Miss Leslie. While I find Miss Leslie, let me just go ahead and give a big shout out to our second annual Speak Up Sis Awards table sponsors. Y'all helped to make the event a success. So I want to make sure that I let you all know that I thank you. I appreciate you. And to let you know that your logos are also in this edition of the magazine, because we want to make sure we gave you a good shout out as well. Give me just a second, Ms. Leslie. I'm going to pull your article up, but while I do that, if you will, please share a little bit about the article and your process, because you didn't submit specifically for this edition, right?
I did not. It was back in the summertime for Mother's Day, for the Mother's Day edition. That's where when I had submitted it and I didn't hear anything. So I was like, oh, well, I am not one that is a great writer. So I just didn't think anything of it. My name is Leslie Montgomery, as you know, and I am the host of Leslie's Lesson. I'm going to say Speak Up Sis, Leslie's Lessons Learned, which comes on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. And our goal is to give you tips that can change your life and help you to live a more healthy life. So, yes, I didn't, when I received the note, the letter saying that I was selected, I was like, okay. And I didn't pay it any mind because I knew I had submitted um, the little the advertisement. So I was like, okay, I didn't pay it any mind. But yeah, my story was a spinoff from my book. It's nothing in it is from the book, but the story was, thank you. The story was from the about me, and my in the book my story was about the secret of a pastor's wife, and I did a spin-off from that on me and my daughters and how we went through and how healthy we are now and how our relationship is so much better. That I was just grateful that through the healing process that my girls didn't end up angry at me because of what we went through, but they are thriving. They are doing well. We are in community together, the three of us. So I that's the story that I entered because it was Mother's Time and something about your daughters, and I was just so proud of my daughters that I entered the story. So yeah, I didn't expect it.
I tell people all the time, whoever's in the room is supposed to be in the room. Whatever takes place at the time it takes place is what's supposed to take place. When you submitted in the springtime for our Mother's Day edition, we just had an abundance of submissions. And our magazine, we max it out at 44 pages. That's what we do. We want it to be hardy enough to where you're getting some really good stuff, but we don't want it to be
Overloaded.
overwhelming for people.
Yeah.
Folks just don't really like to read as much as they used to. So 44 pages, yeah. So it just didn't make the cut for that particular one. So as I was looking through, which brings me to this. When you submit, we hold on to your submission for a full 365 days. So if you submit and if you just submitted and you didn't get selected for this edition, no worries. You got 2025 winter, 2025 spring, 2025 summer, and 2025 fall for your article to potentially make it into one of those editions. If it is not used within a full year, then we delete it from our system and we won't use it. Not only that, but when you submit, although the terms and conditions say that when you submit, you give us the right to print it. I don't move like that. I still will have my assistant send an email asking you to accept or decline the opportunity. Because if you submit 6 months ago, your life may have changed. Whatever you wrote about, you may decide, I don't really want the world to know that. Or maybe you wrote something that you're like, oh, somebody's gonna be upset about. I don't know. But you may decide, or you may just say, I don't even like them Speak Up Sis people no more. I don't want to be in their magazine. Whatever your reason, we want you to feel confident and comfortable with your work being published. And we had one submission last year, I believe. No, yeah, no, it was this for the mother-daughter for the Mother's Day, where a mom she messaged us and was like, you know, her daughter didn't feel comfortable with what she was sharing. Guess what? We could have just been like, well, you submitted it, we accepted it, you should have read the terms. No, I'm not going to do that. We're not doing that here. So just know, even if it doesn't get selected for the current edition, you have an entire year worth of editions that it could potentially be posted in or printed in. And even if you decide later, like, no, I changed my mind. If you say I decline, we don't get mad at you. We just say, okay, thank you for letting us know. And then we pull up someone else. All right. So I just want to make sure that everyone's very clear on that. At this time, I would like to give you all a call to action, if you will. Hear my heart. Speak Up Sis Magazine runs solely on our advertisements. Solely on our advertisements. And me. If you look at the Speak Up Sis magazines for 2024, if you have purchased any of those magazines, if you looked at the digital, you'll probably have seen that our winter, spring, and summer magazines didn't have any advertisements. Not one. How do you think it got paid for? Me. Because I know this is what God has called me to do. And he always makes a way. And we have been doing this for 2 years, and it gets done. My team gets paid, the magazine gets printed, and you all get featured and highlighted and supported at no cost to you. And the company, and I won't even say the company is not Speak Up Sis, it's Angel Charmaine is footing the bill. So what I am asking is that you all who are small business owners and entrepreneurs, that you would consider actually taking a look at the magazine. Order a copy of the magazine so that you can see the quality of the magazine. I'm asking you to check it out. It is a beautiful magazine. It is professionally created. It is quality. It can go toe to toe with any magazine that you put on a coffee table. It's not filled with a bunch of celebrity gossip and junk. It is filled with good quality articles, good stuff and they're timeless. We make sure that they're evergreen. So if you get the first edition to the 8th edition, they're not time stamped. Because the articles are not about trending topics and things of that nature. So we do have some customers who collect them like collector's items because they're just so beautiful. And you can, put them on your coffee table, they're conversation pieces, all that good stuff. So I'm asking you all to please support Speak Up Sis Magazine by purchasing a magazine. You can also purchase a magazine individually, or you can purchase a subscription. The subscription gives you 4 editions of the magazine. You will begin receiving them with the next edition that comes out after you get your your subscription. So if you subscribe today, you would actually begin, your subscription wouldn't start until 2025 winter edition. That would be the beginning. So you would get the 4 editions in 2025 with your subscription. Today, if you get a subscription today, you're going to save. It's typically $75 for the subscription. Today, if you subscribe, it's $65. So you'll save $10 today if you decide to subscribe. If you decide to pre-order a copy of this 2024 fall edition, it is the lowest price they have ever been. If you enter code 2024 fall, FALL, Tamika, if you will, please put it in the chat for me. Put that code in the chat for me. It is 2024 fall. It is case sensitive, so you do need to make sure that you type it in exactly like you see it. 2024 fall. It is going to give you a significant discount. Hold on a second. Let me see, because I wrote this down. It's going to save you $7. So the magazine is $19.50 plus the tax and all in the shipping and handling. But today, with that code, that magazine is going to cost you $12.50. It has never been that low. Tamika, you say I'm breaking up. Let me know if I clear up. So if you use the code 2024 fall, that is going to give you a discount. That will be available during for the remainder of the night. So for those of you who tuned in, you're watching the live stream, you're going to have the opportunity to get the magazine at a discounted rate, and it will be available throughout midnight tonight. After midnight, it's going to go to its regular price of $19.50. Okay, so please, if you are interested. And my last ask is for those of you who are business owners to advertise with us. We have a digital platform. Our magazine is read in 10 different countries. We have over 30,000 impressions of our magazine. Our magazine has been read digitally, over 3,000 reads of the magazine. And listen, we're talking 7 magazines. We only print 4 a year. So these numbers are for only 7 magazines. It's not like these are numbers like we're doing 1 a month, 4 in a year, and we have these types of numbers. These 7 magazines that we have already printed and have pushed out, we have sold over 600 plus print copies of 7 magazines throughout the United States. There are people in California, in Florida, in Georgia, in South Carolina, in Pennsylvania, New York. There are people all over the United States who purchase our magazines. We also have people who purchase digital subscriptions. Our subscription is changing because we're changing the platform that we host our digital magazine. But we have people who subscribe to our digital platform, and we have people who actually purchase print subscriptions. So our magazine, it's being read, it's out there. One of our advertisers, shout out to Lisa Kramer Taylor, she and her family and their business put our magazines 50 and 54 different car dealerships in the southeastern region. Our magazines are sitting in the where the service area when you're getting your car fixed and the magazines are there. They made sure that our magazine is in those dealerships on those tables. So we are doing the work to grow. We're only 2 years old, but listen, everybody, I cannot continue to offer what I'm offering at no cost if you all are not willing to do business with us. I need everyday people to support an everyday business owner. That's what I need. That is my ask of you tonight. Prayerfully, you have connected with the people's voices who've been on this platform. I pray that you have enjoyed this space tonight. I've enjoyed being here. It's been really fun. But at this time, I really need you to share Speak Up Sis Magazine. I need you to introduce us to your friends, to your family, to your co-workers. I need you to tell the same way if you were in Essence Magazine, you'd be telling the world. If you were in Old Magazine, you'd be like, oh my gosh, Oprah, let me hear a magazine. And everybody will go out and buy the magazine just so that they can say they saw you in it. Speak Up Sis is at the beginning of our journey, but that's us too. And we're doing a good job in 2 years to produce something that is just really beautiful and really quality. And all I'm asking is that you all will support us. All right. So now, let's see what the comments say, because now it's time for us. I told y'all we weren't going to be here until 8. We get ready to finish up. I'm going to check the comments, and then we're going to give away some stuff. How about that? We're going to see which business. Tonight, we're going to find out which business is going to get a full-page, colored, professionally designed advertisement in the 2025 winter edition of SpeakUpSis Magazine. So that's what we're going to do next. Trying to see if we have any comments over here. Cherie says, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me too, sis. Sounds good to me too. Yes, Crystal says it's a quarterly magazine. Quarterly. Ellen asks, does Speak Up Sis come out every month? No, ma'am. With the seasons, it comes out quarterly. Let's see here. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. So let's go ahead. Did all of you put your names in the pot? Everybody on here that's got Team Childs, 50 people put y'all in the pot. I saw y'all name over and over. I was like, it's only going to go in here one time. But hey, I guess they wanted to make sure their name was in the pot. Let me see. I think I saw Harold Bed's thoughts. I don't think that Leslie's lessons learned. No.
No, I didn't.
A lot of people, other people in, but I didn't see.
I didn't put me in. I did put a lot of people in.
Lord, you do know that your podcast can be advertised. You know what I'm saying? That's how people know about it.
We kind of had that conversation a little bit back.
Having that conversation. All right, so here we go, y'all. Let's go ahead and we are going to
Before you go any further, can I just ask a quick question?
Absolutely, go ahead.
To purchase the magazine, which I had problems before, you go to the Speak Up Sis Magazine. Where do you go to purchase it?
All right, that's a really good question. And since I have access to do all these fun things on here, I'm just going to show it to you all. How about that? I'm going to share my screen here. All right, I'm going to share this screen, everybody. If you type in Speak Up Sis Magazine, this is what you're going to see. And this is actually going to change by tomorrow, y'all. We're updating this. So if you go up here, so first thing, if you click right here to print subscription. Oh, it's not going to, hold on a second. I got to share it a different way. Hold on. I got to share the window. Okay. This is what you're going to see right here. I guess it's not wanting to, this is aggravating. I guess this thing does not want to be nice to me today, so I'm not going to fight it. But if you go to Speak Up Sis Magazine, right on the front, you are going to be able to see, hold on a second. Let me pull this off here. You will see, if you go to speakupsismagazine.com, right at the top is going to say print subscription. If you click on that button, it's going to open up to where you can get the print subscription. The reason you're not able to see the individual for 2024 is because it was not visible until tonight, because we didn't want anybody to see it. So what I am going to do right now is make it visible for you, so that you can actually go ahead and pre-order. So if you go to SpeakUpSisMagazine.com and you go to the store, it should say store or shop. And the menu, what does it say? Store or shop? Let me take a look at it. It says shop. So if you go up top to the menu, it'll say shop. If you click on shop, you should see the new magazine cover. If you click on that, that will allow you to purchase the print copy. You'll be able to pre-order it. Do you see that, Ms. Leslie? Are you still having trouble?
I see it, Angel.
You see it?
I did not, but I'll figure it out.
So when you go to SpeakUpSisMagazine.com, what do you see?
It just brings up like your lives and things like that. But I'm
there
thinking because I'm on my phone.
No, there are no lives on there. Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That's the problem. You have to go. You have to open up your browser.
Okay.
Your browser and type in SpeakUpSisMagazine.com in your internet browser, not on Facebook.
Okay. Thank you.
And there you go. Okay. All right. Good question. Okay. So now, anybody else have any questions before we go ahead and pull up who our winner is going to be? Let's go ahead and get them on the screen here. Let's go ahead and get them on our screen. Can y'all see this?
No.
No.
All right, screen share. We're going to stop sharing. And now we're going to share the new screen. Okay. Here we go. Now, can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Spinning. All right, here we go. Tamika says, drum roll. Here we go, everybody. My imperfect options, you can't see it. So what we're getting ready to select right now is there were 43 businesses whose names were placed on that reel in order to get a full page, full color, designed by my brand team, business advertisement in the 2025 winter edition. I am going to click the wheel, and wherever it stops, that is going to be our winner. So here we go. Rainique Publishing. Woo, 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 woo. Rainique Publishing is the business that is going to get this full page ad in the 2025 winter edition of SpeakUpSis Magazine. I'm so glad that I did this live, because I swear people would have said that I did some favorites or something. And I did not. So congratulations, Rainique Publishing, Latoya, Dr. Mac. Congratulations. Look at she crying. Oh, what you crying for? You are so welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of that. Now, We got another drum. We got another drum roll, y'all. This is a big one. This is a big one. I am going to share with you all who our 2025 regular columnists are going to be. Are y'all ready? I'm super duper, super duper, super duper excited about this one. All right. So, in no particular order, there are 5 of them. And I also want to say this. I try to give as many opportunities as I can. So I look to get 5 new writers so I can give 5 new people an opportunity. If we don't have enough submissions, then I will pull up someone else who's already had the opportunity. But this time we had quite a few um, submissions. So our very first 2025 regular columnist is Tyshika Wright. Congratulations, Tyshika Wright. Thank you so much for submitting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Number 2, our second regular columnist is Mrs. Connie Riggs. Connie Riggs. Congratulations, Connie. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Our third regular columnist is Miss Tiana Beard. Congratulations, Tiana. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And number 4, our fourth regular columnist is Miss Saniqua McGee. Miss Saniqua McGee is our 4th columnist. And our 5th columnist, is Miss Nicole Peterson. Miss Nicole Peterson. So, congratulations to all of you. I look forward to reading your writing in 2025. I look forward to you being a part of the Speak Up Sis regular columnist family of writers. I am looking forward to you all coming in and wrapping your arms around Speak Up Sis Magazine, because that is what we're going to do with you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up. We got all the congratulations going on in the comments. My Imperfect Option is celebrating. Peggy says congrats to Nicole. We got congrats to Nicole. Congrats to Saniqua. We got a lot of congratulations going on here. Tamika says, so happy for you all. Look forward to your articles. Thank you all so very much. Do you all have any last words, any last comments, any words of encouragement? I like to wrap up every live that I do with something encouraging. I like to give my guests an opportunity to share something inspirational with our viewers. Do you all have anything to say?
Sure. First, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity. And for those of you that are on the fence, I promise you, if you get involved, Speak Up Sis has so many different areas and branches. I'm going to say leaves or whatever that will help you. If you're not a writer and you desire to write a book, Angel has a space for you there. If you have books and you want to get one into Speak Up Sis, she has the book room for you. there's just so many opportunities that's available at Speak Up Sis headquarters. And please, please, please take advantage of everything. If you live in her area, or if you're in Augusta or near Augusta anytime, stop by, give her a visit. She loves the company, and you would enjoy being a part of being able to see. You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear
Oh,
you.
oh, you would enjoy just get the tour of the headquarters. So I want to encourage not just women, anyone that wants to branch out and don't know how to do it. Just reach out to her, and she'll be willing to help you. She has so many avenues, so many people she knows that can help you or gear you in the right place, or even if you're about to have an award and you need someone to do awards, she has someone in every area, and she's a wealth of knowledge. So my encouragement to you is get up off that seat and get busy. There's no reason why you can't do what you desire to do or you've been dreaming to do and think that you have no help. So that is my uh, encouragement tonight. Just continue, keep your head up, and keep doing what you need to do. Don't stop, keep moving.
That's what's up. Y'all heard her. Don't stop. I thought she was getting ready to bust out in the song. I love you, Miss Leslie. You have been such a blessing to me since meeting you. You always have something very kind and positive and encouraging on your tongue to share with me, and you don't have to, but you do. And I know you're encouraging the people, but it's an encouragement to me as well. So I thank you and I appreciate you. All right. Anyone else have any last things to say? All right, Miss Tiffany, a teen child.
Uh, yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for the opportunity for having Teen Childs come to Speak Up Sis. One of the things that Team Childs believes in, we have a motto: we don't quit, we finish. And that what we, at least for myself, have seen just with Speak Up Sis. I know that you're just in the beginning stages, but I see great things continuing on. And one thing I can say to you is don't quit, don't quit. Keep, we finish. So, yeah, thank you again.
And I did want to say, Angel, thank you. I really appreciate you reaching back to help others move and grow. You don't see that often. Your heart is very big and it shows. And, I am grateful to have crossed paths with you. And again, thank you for the opportunity to even allow us to come on and tell our story. So thank you so much. We so appreciate it. And I did want to say, I know I had said we were running a special, but I didn't give the coupon code that you have to put in. I'm sorry. So if I could
Absolutely.
throw
Go
in a
ahead.
plug, it's thankful 30.
Is it case sensitive?
No, no, but it's thankful and the 30, the number 30. Thankful 30.
All right.
Thank you.
So if you're interested in purchasing their products, we put the here. I think I had a ticker somewhere around here. Here it is. Here's the ticker. Go to teenchilds.store and use code thankful30 if you want to place an order for their product. All right. Go ahead and do that and make sure that you connect with them and you review them. You let them know that you found them here on Speak Up Sis Magazine. Okay. So this is the No Nuts Energy Mix. Use Thankful 30 and save you some money while you try out their products. And thank y'all so much. I really appreciate you for coming on today and spending this time with us tonight. Y'all have such a, both of you got just a sweet spirit about you. And I know that when the two become one, it is a sweet spirit, not a bunch of spirits. So y'all are just beautiful and you're kind. And I thank you. And I look forward to connecting with you all even the more as we continue to grow. All right. Anyone else have any last words?
I just want to say thank you, Angel, for giving me or giving everybody this safe space to tell their story, the platforms that you give. You guys, if you missed her last night, on what she was speaking about monetization and being consistent and marketing yourself on all social media, I would suggest you guys go back and look that up. It was great teaching, but Angel, you're wonderful. I'm so glad our paths have crossed, and I just look forward to many other adventures with you.
Absolutely. Girl, you gonna have them people go and watch that 3 hour long video.
Girl, it was good. Hey, I started making money today.
Okay, here we go. Listen, somebody messaged me this morning and said, I'm so glad I listened to you last night. I went into my dashboard and I'm able to be monetized. Like people
Me
don't
too.
even know that
I didn't
they
even think about it. I went in there this morning and found out I was able to be monetized. So
yes. So I'm glad that it was helpful and I'm glad that you can start making some money, girl. Listen, don't be
yes.
on these people's social medias making them rich. Make if you gonna help make them rich, get you a couple of them coins too.
Yes.
Get you a
So I
couple of
just
them.
want to tell you thank you. And I do want to tell everybody, if you know any filmmakers out there that have short films, send them my way so they can get submitted into our film festival.
Excellent. Most definitely. There, I know there's a I just saw a post about a young filmmaker here in Augusta. So maybe I'll kind of tag. I don't know the guy personally, but I can tag you.
Yeah,
And
that's good. And I'll
and
send him the information's on my Facebook. So
okay, that's what's up. So you
Yes,
all know
I
that you're
do have a I'm sorry, I do have a young lady, but she's in the UK that I'll be interviewing, and she's just come out with a short story as well. So I don't know because she's in the UK
oh
if
no,
that's
that's fine. We're an international film festival. I got people from Africa, Iran, the
yeah.
UK. I had somebody from the UK also, so everybody can
I'll have to
submit.
hook up. Yeah, I'll have to hook up.
Thank
Thank
you, Miss Leslie.
See, this is what Speak Up Sis is about, y'all. The vision of Speak Up Sis, God said that Angel, you are the premier financial supporter of Kingdom Visions. And I was like, how am I financing anything? You know, you ain't gave me none of the finances to finance nothing, Jesus. However, what he showed me is far too massive for me to even try to explain it right now, but it's happening. And it is this weaving together, drawing together people and connecting the people. And as the Lord blesses people, he allows them to kind of connect to. So Angel is not financially doing things, but following his lead and creating the spaces to bring the people together so that he can bless the people with the people he's divinely connected to be with the people is all just sort of happening, if that makes sense. And so this is exactly what this is all about. So please make sure that you're connecting with all of the people that you hear about in the space, that you see in the space. I promise you, Speak Up Sis is protected by heaven. We are not simply a safe space, but we are a protected space, protected by the spirit of the living God. And so if you come into this space, just know you won't be hurt. Nobody's going to be doing anything to you because we do only what Yahshua says to do. And that is who I am, a disciplined student of the way, a disciple. So just know that I'm not trying to hurt you. If I come into your space, I'm coming into your space because I've been led into your space and there's something that I'm supposed to help you with. So when you see me walk through the door, don't take the big presence as me coming to take from you. I promise you, if I walk into your space, it's because I'm there to help you. Okay. All right. And are we, Deborah, you good? You got something to say?
Yes, but I'm gonna not even say what I had to say because Tashika got kicked off. She didn't even hear her name being called as
Oh,
a column. She didn't even know. So I'm FaceTiming her.
oh my goodness. Taishika. Okay, well, let's do it again. Taishika Wright is one of the 2025 regular columnists for the Speak Up Sis magazine. Congratulations, Taishika. Woo!
I said, she said, who won the column? I said, you won. You were one of them. I said, Lord, she didn't even hear. I said, I got it FaceTime. Thank goodness for Apple phone.
No worries. You're going to get an email that's going to give you a lot of specifics. Okay. Look at this one here.
Yes.
I'll be reaching out to you. I'll make sure you get all the information.
All right.
All right. So if all hearts and minds are clear for tonight, again, I want to make sure that I give a great big thank you to CJ Benjamin, the lead brand strategist at the Brand Room. He and his team make Speak Up Sis magazine look amazing. They work really, really hard to put this together, and they work with me to make sure it all gets done. So I really thank you, CJ, as well as your team. I love y'all with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Thank you so much to every one of my assistants. I thank you. Shout out to those of you who helped me with Speak Up Sis Empowerment Center. 2024 was a really difficult year for the Empowerment Center, but we have made it through. My Imperfect Options, Latanya and Yvette and Mary Roberts and Danielle and Bridget and Belinda. Deborah has been to every doggone thing. Susan Harrison, thank y'all so much. It is not an easy thing to have so many branches, as Ms. Leslie has said. But the Lord is gracious and he's kind and he's merciful and he's omnipotent and he's omniscient and he knows everything. And as long as we just do what he tells us to do, then he just makes sure it gets done. December 8th is going to be our 1-year anniversary in our brick and mortar Speak Up Sis Empowerment Center. And sometimes, y'all, I don't know how we do it. But we do it. I don't know how this magazine is still alive, but it is. And I bless the Lord for his goodness and his mercy. So, for every single one of you, if I did not call your name, please count it to my head and not my heart. Just know that I see you and I hear you. I bless God for you and I pray for you and I thank you. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight.